We're taking a deep dive into Stoicism. We're using Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way, as an entry point into that. Ryan Holiday wrote a great series on Stoicism, starting with this book that we'll probably be exploring, and hope you enjoy. Stoicism is like an operating system. You can think of it as a way to process the information and activities and circumstances that are coming at you and make sure that your behavior and your actions are an appropriate response to those inputs. So let's dive in. Marcus Aurelius is probably the most quoted, the most famous of the ancient Stoic philosophers, and the premise of this book is based on a quote from Marcus Aurelius that goes like this: "Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions, because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That's the whole idea. What stands in the way becomes the way. The obstacle is the way. If we are locked in and focused on the direction that we are to be headed, then anything that gets put in our path, whether it be good or bad or however the world may perceive it, like, we can use that to our advantage when we're locked in and we have the right guiding principles and core values. And that's the whole idea of Stoicism. So really excited to dive into that. In the introduction to The Obstacle is the Way, he breaks down another quote from Marcus Aurelius. He talks about the way through the obstacles is to use objective judgment, first of all, now at this very moment, unselfish action, now at this very moment, and willing acceptance, now at this very moment. Of all external events, that's all you need. That's the key. And so this book is broken into 3 sections: perception, action, and will. All in the present moment, locking us into the now. And this is our way through. This is in contrast to what the world tends to do, is by seeing every obstacle as an excuse to why they can't get to where they're going. The Stoics are going to teach us how to see anything that's put in our path as only a way to actually accomplish our means and to get to where we want to go. So really excited to explore this book. That's a very basic introduction. Now we'll be talking about these 3 different sections: perception, action, and will. Excited to dive in.